Okay guys, I forgot to film this morning for breakfast and for lunch, sorry. This is Monday, August 3rd. I didn't film the 2 first days of August, but we're still going to get a full week of filming in. So this morning the kids had leftover waffles that we had for dinner Sunday night, and one of them made bacon and breakfast sausage, breakfast sausage, eggs, and oatmeal, and they're going to do like a clean out the fridge kind of thing for dinner. So I have rice here and tortillas, and we're going to open a can of black beans for whoever wants. Kind of bean and rice burrito things. We've got leftover pasta we can warm up. We've got carrot sticks and yogurt to have as sides. We also have some homemade bread left over from lunch today. They had sandwiches for lunch, and we have cheese and lunch meat. And then one of my boys, my oldest, he made this double layered chocolate cake for dessert. See, it actually looks pretty good. He made this in the microwave. He looked up, he saw a tutorial on YouTube and he tried it. So anyway, that is what we are doing for dinner for Monday. Tuesday dinner we had vegetable stir fry with quinoa. We got lots of leftover quinoa, and then one of my boys had rice instead of quinoa because we had some of that leftover, and he really is not a fan of quinoa. And then for lunch they had boxed mac and cheese with baby carrots. And breakfast, I don't think most of them ate breakfast actually. And for lunch I had a bagel and cream cheese. So that is Tuesday. For a little treat, kind of dessert type thing, I have one of these, the astronaut ice cream, the freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches. This is like a mint chocolate one. So I'm going to break this up and the kids can share that for dessert. Today is Wednesday, and for dinner we're having, this is a 9x13 of nachos, so it's tortilla chips and a little bit of cheese and refried beans, and then a little more cheese, and then more chips, and then more cheese. We're doing steamed sweet peas. I've got another one of these in the microwave, and then my son that does not do dairy is going to be having leftover pasta, and I made these last night. So today, this morning for breakfast, most of the kids I don't think even ate breakfast. I had a couple of biscuits when I woke up, and then for lunch the kids had quinoa and bean burrito. So basically they just heated up quinoa from last night and opened up a can of beans and put that all together with some cheese and sour cream and stuff. So that is going to be for Wednesday. Okay, Thursday for breakfast, most of the kids didn't really have breakfast. I don't even know if any of them actually ate breakfast. No, I think Apollo maybe had yogurt. Thatcher, what did you have for breakfast?
Lots of stuff.
Well, do you want to elaborate a little bit? What stuff?
Well, I had an apple. And
yeah.
Some other things.
Okay. So he had breakfast, and then lunch they had some more leftover burritos, and then for dinner they're having fish fillets and carrot sticks and canned peaches, and there's some more fish in the oven. I don't know what I'm having yet. I haven't decided because I don't eat fish. So I decided to make the kids some no-bake oatmeal bars. So I've got my oatmeal mixture up here, and I haven't used this recipe before, but I am subbing a cup of the oatmeal. I'm putting in these unsalted sunflower seeds. I have this big bag of them, so I'm doing these. It'll add some crunch and some more protein, and I'm going to add my oats in a minute, and then we're going to add chocolate chips too. Just because why not do peanut butter and chocolate. So the kids are going to be able to have these for breakfast. So today is Friday. This is what the kids had for breakfast. These are the bars. You can see the chocolate chips kind of melted as we stirred them in, but I think they liked it. I had a little bit last night, and it tastes like a peanut butter and honey sandwich to me. What, Betty?
They're always filling and yummy.
So Paulo is going to have some more of this for lunch, he said, and some like baby carrot sticks. I think Thatcher's going to have some nachos because we have some leftover chips in a bag from having nachos the other night. I'm not sure what the other kids are having, but kind of hodgepodge a little bit for lunch, just grabbing leftovers. Kurt took the kids out of the house, all of them, which never happens pretty much. So I have the house to myself for a few hours. So I'm baking. I am making a triple batch of chocolate zucchini bread. So over here I've got zucchini I had in the freezer that's all grated and ready to go. And I have these big bags of applesauce, and it's marvelous stuff. It's from my parents' trees. We collected it last summer. but it wasn't a great apple for applesauce. So my kids really don't like the texture, but it's a nice sweet sauce. So I'm using that in place of the oil. And I was also able to do a little less sugar because the apples are naturally sweet. So I've got this going right now, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna bake next. I'm trying to decide if I wanna make chocolate chip cookies or applesauce bread. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for all of it, so we'll just have to see. I just took these out. This is the chocolate zucchini bread. I decided to put it in these 8x8s. This is a triple batch. So I probably could have divided it in 3, but I figured if it's a little taller, it's totally fine. These are delicious. The kids are gonna love it. I decided to make a loaf of bread, so I've got bread in here. It is just about done. If I have time, I'm gonna make another one too, so I'll have done 2 loaves of bread. And then over here, I am mixing up wet ingredients for chocolate chip cookies. I have this here. So I think that's probably all I'm gonna make tonight. I don't even think I'm gonna get it all through the oven before they get home, but I should have all of the prep work done for the most part. And I need to clean up because it's kind of a mess in here. Okay, I have the first loaf of bread on its second raise here. These aren't quite cool enough to put lids on them, but I will be putting lids on them soon. Here's the other one over here. Here's my lids. Here's the cookies I have so far. I have another tray in the oven and then a few more to make, probably a half tray. And then I have my other loaf of bread going in the mixer. I think they'll be home in the next 20-30 minutes. I probably won't have it all done, but not bad. Used up some stuff that needed to be used with the zucchini and whatnot. So I'm gonna call it a successful few hours of alone time for Mom. Okay, Saturday, probably close to dinner time. We have been making ice cream, or Kurt has been making ice cream because we were given some containers of heavy cream, and so we have ice cream, homemade ice cream. He's putting some in a container to take to my parents. So there's the cranberry salad down there in the fridge. It's cranberries and apples and mini marshmallows and all kinds of stuff. If you guys are interested in a recipe for that, let me know and I'll try to see if we can make one. Maybe not this month. We usually make this around Thanksgiving though. It's kind of a family tradition for Kurt's family. So my kids love it and we make it every single year. So if you guys are interested, let me know and I'll try to make sure that we make a video next time we make it. For breakfast today on Saturday, the kids had some of that chocolate zucchini bread cake I made last night and some more of those no-bake oatmeal bars. And for lunch, I think they had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on, we had some burger buns that needed to be used, so they had that on burger buns. And they may have had some more of the chocolate zucchini bread. I can't quite remember, but it's been kind of a hodgepodge, grab what you want kind of day today so far. For Sunday, this morning, we had more of the chocolate zucchini bread. Well, the kids did. I had some homemade bread with some butter and jam on it, the stuff that I made Saturday. And then for lunch, sandwiches on homemade bread. Kurt and I don't think had lunch. And then for dinner, we had kind of a hodgepodge because we went to my parents' house and then we got home a little bit later than we planned. But we had baked potatoes, and some of the kids had nachos, and I think one had a sandwich. And my parents sent us home with 2 shopping bags full of yellow summer squash, so I'm gonna figure out a way to be using that up. So that was Sunday. That has been the whole first week of our pantry challenge. We did have the neighbors drop off some more food to us that they we're hoping that we could use. I'm trying to remember what it was. They brought us some more yogurt and some veggies and some fresh fruit. So that was very welcome. I wasn't planning on it. As I said, this was not a grocery shopping month, but if someone shows up and hands me free food, I'm not gonna say no.